Hey, what's up guys? It's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here today with an update on a ThredUp box that I ordered and I showed you guys about 3 months ago. So I am a part-time reseller if you're new here. I sell items on Poshmark, Mercari, eBay, online platforms for profit. And sometimes I source from thrifting companies like ThredUp or liquidation companies. And so this was a ThredUp men's box. And we opened this about 3 months ago and we saw everything together. I'll link the video up here if you guys want to watch the original video. So we opened the box together, but I said I would update you guys after the items were listed for 90 days so we could really determine, was this a good box? Was it worth the investment with ThredUp? And because it's a mystery box, you don't know what you're going to get until you get it, right? So I paid $116 for this box and it was 50 pounds of men's clothing. Typically, the ThredUp boxes are like pre-owned or like things that have been in their inventory a while and have been sitting and they've pulled it, or things that they didn't accept. Men's is a little different. The men's items, because they don't sell men's on their site, it could be like anything and everything. I mean, I've gotten like brand new stuff in men's boxes before just because they're not going to list any of it. So I really like the men's boxes, although I don't usually sell a lot of men's clothes. It's been a good investment in the past, but this one I ended up keeping 24 items. I sold 16 of those. So 16 out of 24 are sold after 90 days. I'm going to go ahead and put here all the different sales and everything that has sold, and then stay tuned till the end. I will do a breakdown of the actual profits and what I think of the box. So I'm going to take you through these in order from least profitable to most profitable. Starting with this Stafford pink dress shirt. So I was kind of excited to get this because it was new with tags, although I don't know, the market for business attire is kind of funky right now, but I listed it anyway. I ended up selling it just recently here for a whopping 99 cents. Once this stuff hit its 90-day mark, I really just kind of put it on auction. So to hopefully recover some things. And ThredUp doesn't take men's clothing, so sending it back to them isn't going to do me any good. So I put this on auction, hopefully to raise up my eBay stats, even if I gave it away. Basically, a quick ship and a good rating will help my eBay stats ultimately. So 99 cents on that one. Oh, these items came out to, based on what I kept and decided to list, my cost of goods, because it's averaged out, is $4.83 per item. So obviously this one I did take a loss on, but that's okay because again, it sat for 90 days and I didn't want to see it anymore. So bye-bye. This was a Berkeley Jensen Crewneck t-shirt, and this was just a plain like t-shirt. It was brand new with tags. It sold on Mercari, $13 with free shipping, which the shipping was like, I don't know, $5.99 on Mercari. So I made $6 minus the $4.83. Okay, so basically gave this away too, or broke even on it, but that's okay. It's a plain t-shirt. I didn't expect that this was gonna like do very well. Berkeley Jensen is no special brand as far as I know, so I'm good with that. Although it did sell right away. It sold within like, I don't know, 2 days or something. Oh, this was the express top right here. So this one, I actually put this on auction as well. And then it just like didn't sell. I put it on eBay auction like twice. Because ThredUp doesn't take the men's stuff, I didn't send it anything else, the women's stuff, I would just send back to ThredUp, but I just relisted this and somebody sent me an $8 offer on Poshmark, so I just accepted it. So that was, I don't know, $4 or something after the fees, and so I just basically broke even here as well. This is the American Eagle snap front plaid shirt. Again, this is dated. This is not like vintage dated. It's just like, I don't know, early 2000, like 2013, 2014, like nothing special. Size medium, nothing special. So $12 free ship. Again, pretty much breaking even on that one. Same with this buffalo plaid shirt. The brand was George, which I think is like Kmart or Walmart. I don't know. And plus two, this is like March. This is definitely a fall shirt, and I listed this in March. Didn't have really high hopes for it. Didn't feel like sitting on it for a year, so I accepted an offer of $13 free shipping, basically breaking even. And a lot of the stuff in these boxes, I really only expect to break even, right? So I know that they're not anything really like special or good, and so I list them to just hopefully recover some of the cost of the box. It doesn't take me long to list them and to cross-post them, you know, because I use a cross-posting service, or software. So same with this. This was an Old Navy, just a button-up, Old Navy stuff. I did still list this. It was new with tags. Old Navy stuff does pretty well if it's in good condition or new with tags. It won't sell for a lot, but it does sell pretty quickly. So this was a $18 sale. I did offer free shipping, so basically it was a $10 sale. So nothing special about that one, but it did sell pretty quickly. Oh, this is a Levi's short sleeve shirt. So Levi's does really well for me. The jeans, though, not really like the tops or the shoes. I don't really have good luck with, but I did list this, $20 free shipping. So the profit was about $4-ish. So again, I'm just, this sat for a while. So this sat right up until about the 90-day mark. So I was okay with seeing it go. This tie, now this tie was awesome. It's like footballs around the world, right? I don't know if you can see the pattern, but it was way cool. But I don't know who Jerry Rice is. I don't follow football. I did sell it though for $20 with $5 shipping. It was brand new. So considering the fact that it's a tie and I don't know anything about ties and I don't sell ties very well, I was okay with that. This was the $59.50 hat. This sold super quick. I don't know, I think a week, maybe it was listed. $20 free shipping, so basically like $14. It was not, I think it had the tags on it, if I remember correctly. It had the price tag, maybe not, but it had the $59.50 tag on it still, but it wasn't new. You could tell it had been worn, so I didn't feel comfortable charging like full retail price or anything close to it, but I'll take $20 free shipping, absolutely. So I also sold the Under Armour slides, and because it's been over 90 days, those sold like super quick, but so I can't show you the listing because they sold on eBay and you can't look at your sold listings after 90 days, but I sold those for $17 on eBay, so my profit was just under $9. Again, something like those, they don't retail for very much, so it's hard to, like, even though they were new, it's hard to get that much money out of them resale. So then I sold these Echo shoes. These sat forever too. I took $27 with free shipping, so about $18, I think, came out of it. My profit was $9.32. I actually ended up with a 1-star rating on these. Wah, wah. Yeah, I guess there was something wrong with the footbed. I mean, they look good, but I wouldn't have like been able to tell that unless I put my feet in them. But I didn't put my feet in these. These are men's shoes, so I would have had really no way of knowing. So that sucks. They didn't open a case or anything, so I still got my money, but I do feel bad. And that's the thing with, I guess, reselling anything used. Things could have flaws that are not necessarily like outwardly visible, so it happens. I'm not going to cry about it. This H&N blazer, you know, this thing got a ton of interest like relatively quickly after I listed it, but it still ended up just sitting and sitting. I ended up accepting an offer on this, $21 and free shipping. Probably not the best, but was $11.97 profit. This Hugo Boss, when I initially opened the box, my guess was that this was one of the best items in the box. It didn't actually retail for as much as I thought. And the comps were not that great. So I ended up listing it at, I don't know. I don't remember what I listed it at. I ended up accepting an offer, $29 free shipping. So basically $23 after the shipping. My profit on that one was $12.38. So not as good as I thought. You know, Hugo Boss, you hear that name and then you're like, okay, yay, but the comps were not great on this. And the last item, no. Oh, there's one item that's not in here that I did sell. They were those Dockers pleated jeans. Same thing happened with those. They sold like right away, which is funny because I remember in the video I was like laughing, like who would buy these? And they actually they were like one of the first things to sell. They sold within like 48 hours on eBay. But because I'm doing this video a little bit after 90 days, I can't show you the sold listing, but those Dockers did sell for $19.99 on eBay. So that was a little over $11 in profit. I almost feel like I should have listed those higher. I didn't think those were going to be worth anything. They were totally like grandpa jeans, but whatever. I guess maybe I was wrong. Anyway, the last thing were these Lululemon, which clearly were like the big item in the box, the most expensive or the best item in the box. I did sell these like the first day I listed them. They didn't have a size. Did they have a size? I remember these. Oh yeah, these did have a size, but they didn't have a tag or anything, which is okay with Lululemon. But I accepted an offer of $46 with free shipping on Mercari. And that one was the biggest profiting item, $27.17. There's a couple things that are still listed. There's that fun blazer with the cats on the lining. I really thought that would do better, but it's just sitting. There was another suit and vest kind of set. It was in a foreign like language, in a foreign currency. I had never heard of it. It's had some likes on it, but still sitting. There was a Columbia fleece that's still sitting. The Talbot sweater is still sitting. A couple other things that are still kind of just here. I don't really have high hopes for any of that. Maybe the sweater and stuff as we get into fall, but like not really. I think the majority of what I was going to get out of this box, I have already got out of this box. So the breakdown of this box, again, $116 was the total I spent, including the shipping. Total profit to date is $176.85, meaning that I have a profit of $60.85. Now, I said in order for me to call this a good box, I should have tripled my money within the 90 days. So I would have been looking for about 350 total, and I'm at 176. So I'm only like halfway there. So was this a good box? Not really. Not my favorite. It was a lot of work to put in and store all that stuff for $60. Now, I'm not saying it was a bad box. I do think that I probably could have got a little more for some of that stuff if I didn't accept lower offers quicker. I also think that I will make a little bit of money on some of the seasonal stuff. So 1 out of 5, I'm going to give this one a 2.5. Just because, again, there are still a few items I have listed. It wasn't terrible. It definitely was not terrible. It wasn't the best. I would order another men's box if I was looking for men's inventory. This is not the best one I've ever gotten. I think they have a tendency to be better than this sometimes. So, but it's like, it's a mystery box. It's the luck of the draw. So tell me what you guys think. What did you think about the sales? Did I short myself on anything? Is there anything I could have done differently to list these things better? Have you ever ordered a ThredUp box, ThredUp men's box? And if you have, let me know in the comments your experience. Also, if you liked this video, drop me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to my channel. I do this often. I do unboxing videos whenever I get new inventory in the mail, liquidation, ThredUp, Jomar, all of those. I have a few more 90-day recaps coming up. I also do thrift hauls, what sold videos, all of that. So I would love to see you again in a future video. And if you are still watching, you're awesome. I appreciate you so much, and I will catch you in the next one.